Hello, everyone. Welcome. Let's dive into a hot topic today for car buyers: new versus used cars. Which one saves you more money? Whether you're eyeing the brand new ride with all the latest features or a gently used car with a lower sticker price, there are many factors to consider. Let's break down the cost, benefits, and hidden expenses to help you decide which option fits your budget and lifestyle. Let's start with the basics, such as purchase price. So, new cars, the sticker price of a new car usually reflects the latest technology, warranty coverage, and that new car smell. For example, here in Nigeria, a brand new sedan can cost you somewhere between 5 million naira to 8 million naira. Now, for used cars, on the other hand, they often come with a much lower purchase price, sometimes 30 to 40% less than the newer models. But lower upfront cost doesn't mean lower overall expenses. While a used car might be more affordable initially, you need to consider other factors like condition, mileage, and potential repair costs. Now, one of the most important aspects to consider is depreciation. New cars depreciation goes like this. New cars usually lose their value the moment you drive them off the lot or you drive them out of the lot, the company lot where you bought the car sometimes. Around 20 to 30% within the first year. That is how much it loses its value. That's how much it depreciates. So this rapid depreciation means that if you plan to sell or trade in your car after a few years, then you might not be able to recover the full amount of what you initially spent on it. You're going to end up recovering less or half. Now, when it comes to used cars and depreciation, used cars have gone through that initial depreciation phase already before you even buy them. So their value tends to be stable or more, yeah, their value tends to be more stabilized, meaning that you might lose less in value over time and you could even get a better resale price relative to your purchase price. You don't spend much to buy them and they've already been depreciated initially. So you find out that they don't depreciate so rapidly and at such a great extent. They are stable, sort of. So you make more profit in this investment. If you're planning to keep the car long term, then depreciation is less of an issue for you and will actually save you money. But if you see your car as an investment that you plan to resell or trade in, then depreciation is a factor you really need to take into account because it would affect your selling price and your profits. Next up is ongoing costs like insurance, maintenance, and hidden expenses. Now, with insurance, new cars often come with higher insurance premiums because of their higher replacement values. Used cars, on the other hand, can be less expensive to insure because they're already old and a little bit rusty. So there's really nothing that is that difficult to replace when it comes to used cars. But with brand new cars, it is a lot and it's tricky. So that brings me to maintenance. Now, with maintenance regarding new cars, they usually come with a warranty that covers many of their repairs or any issues within the first few years. But once that expires, the maintenance cost will begin adding up. Used cars, on the other hand, require more frequent repairs, especially if they have a higher mileage when you go and buy them. So take that into account. And when it comes to hidden costs, now with used cars, you might face unexpected repair costs. Maybe you never foresaw it having engine issues, or maybe there's a particular screw or something missing or a belt. Since it's so old, maybe the belt and the engine just keeps cutting and tearing, and you never thought you would need to replace that. So those are things you need to watch out for with a used car. Or you may actually have to you may actually have to pay for a thorough pre-purchase inspection. Yes, to ensure that you are not inheriting a car, a used car with too many major problems that are beyond, your financial capacity to care for the car. So these are places where your money can go into for used cars. Now, for a new car, however, the hidden cost can be things like dealer fees and financing charges, so on and so forth. Now, it's important to factor in the recurring expenses when budgeting. Sometimes the lower upfront cost of a used car is offset by the higher maintenance and repair bills in the long run. So, how do you decide which one is right for you? Here are a few tips. Number one, evaluate your needs. If you value having the latest features, full warranty, minimal immediate repair risk, a new car is going to be it for you. But if you're looking to save money and don't mind the extra research and possible maintenance, then used cars is likely going to be it for you. Number two, do your homework. Now, what this means is that check the vehicle history report, have a trusted mechanic inspect the used car, and compare your budget and your financial options and stuff like that. Number three, consider your long term plans. Now, this has to do with how long do you actually intend to keep the car. If it's short term or you're somebody that actually wants to always have frequent upgrades to the latest model, then the depreciation hit of a new car is going to be less significant to you because your priority is to what do you call it, never have FOMO. You must always be on trend. You're going to overlook depreciation. Then for a long-term ownership, on the other hand, a used car with a stable value could actually be more economical for you in the long run. Number four is to budget holistically. Now, what this means is that when we say budget holistically, that means you're going to be looking at the bigger picture instead of just a small little aspect. Because when we think of buying a car, we only look at that sticker price, and we must remember that the sticker price is just one tiny part of the equation. You have to factor in insurance, repairs, taxes, maintenance, things like that, and so on and so forth. So this is what we mean when we say holistically. So think broad, think big. Then what I'm going to say today is that in the end, whether you choose a new or a used car depends on your personal circumstances, budgets, and priorities. So which option do you lean towards? A new car with all the modern features, or a used car that offers value over time? Let me know in the comments. Found this video helpful? Like, share, and subscribe for more automotive insights. Bye.